Hi everyone and welcome to your 2D meal class. I am Mariana Lendl, trainer and book developer at In-House Solutions, and I'm going to walk you through the different exercises and projects covered in your Mill 2D class. In this video, I will do a quick tour through Mastercam interface. The goal is just to see where things are and not to master their usage. Mastercam graphics window is the workspace in which you view, create, and modify your parts. The graphics window includes the selection bar and the quick mask toolbar. It also displays information about the current measurement system, inches or millimeters, the planes in which you are currently working, and the current coordinate axis. The graphics window also has its own context menu, accessed by right-clicking anywhere in the graphics window. The mini toolbar functions deals with Mastercam attributes. Many of these functions are also in the Home tab. From here, you can set up the point style, line width. You can also set up the current wireframe color, solid color, and surface colors. You can set all of the attributes on selected entities. You can also set the attributes from an existing entity. You can clear colors, set up the construction mode if you want it to work in 3D or 2D. The Z construction depth can be also set up from here. And you can change levels or set the current level. In the right mouse click, you can also set how you are going to see the part displayed. You can fit the part to the screen. You can unzoom it. You can also change the way you are looking at the part using different graphic views available in the right mouse click. You can see the part from the top, from the front, isometric view. These functions are also available in the View tab. Next, you will learn how to navigate through Mastercam tabs. In the Mastercam ribbon, the very first tab is File, and if you click on it, it will open a drop-down menu referred also as the Backstage. Through this menu, you can access functions such as starting a new file, open an existing one, merge Mastercam files together, save files, create a zip-to-go file that you can send to the tech support team, set up configuration, and many others. In the upper left corner, you have the quick access toolbar, which also covers some of the functions that you've seen in the files menu. You can start a new file, you can save the file, you can open an existing file, you can save as, and you can also select the zip to go. Furthermore, you have options to undo one or more sequential events or redo them. Users can customize the quick access toolbar and add the often used function to it. For example, I'm going to add Analyze Entity to the quick access toolbar. To do that, I'm going to select the Home tab where Analyze Entity option exists. I'm just going to do a right mouse click on it and select Add to Quick Access Toolbar. The function will be added, as you can see. One more thing that I want to mention. If you hover the cursor above one icon, Mastercam gives you information about that particular function, and it also provides you between brackets with a keyboard shortcut. So for example, if I want to start a new file, I could just use Control N. If I want to remove a function that I added in the Quick Access toolbar, you just need to hover the cursor above the icon, do a right mouse click, and remove from Quick Access toolbar. An important key is the Escape key. Keep that in mind when you need to exit quick from a command. The Home tab and subsequent tabs are visible by default. Note that you can customize the functions or groups in a tab or create your own tab. Each tab has a specific set of functions that are related. For example, Surfaces tab contains functions for creating and modifying surface geometry. The View tab provides access to many of the options that control the display of the parts in Mastercam. In the Zoom group, you can see you have different options that you can use. Fit the geometry to the screen, zooming options, window zoom. You just need to make a window around the area where you want the part to be zoomed in. Unzoom by 50% or unzoom by 80%. You can also control zoom in and zoom out by moving the cursor on the part and using the mouse wheel. Scroll up to zoom in or scroll down to zoom out. Since these commands are used extensively, it may be useful to memorize the keyboard shortkeys attached to them. And by just hovering above the icons, you can see those shortkeys. For Fit, you have Alt F1, Zoom Window F1, and then Unzoom by 50% F2, and Unzoom by 80% Alt F2. The graphic views, we've seen them before, but again, you can control them from the View tab 2. The Appearance group allows you to control how the part is displayed. You can see the part in wireframe mode, and you do have different choices for that. Wireframe displays only the wireframe of surfaces and solids. Dimmed, as you could see, displays the hidden wireframe in a muted shade. And then you have No Hidden that displays only the visible wireframe in the current view. For solids and surfaces, you do have shaded options, and you can see them also listed in the drop-down menu. Outline shaded shows the edges of the solid too, while the shaded doesn't display them. A very important shortcut for this is Alt-S. Alt-S to remove the shaded, Alt-S to bring it back. Managers can be accessed through this View tab. They are usually located, as you could see, to the left side of the graphics window. So you can access them here too. You can click on the toolpaths and it will open the toolpaths manager. But you can also just click or hover above the toolpaths tab to the left side of the graphic view. You can lock them or you can just hide them as they were before. You have managers for toolpaths, solids, planes, levels, multi-threading, groups, and recent functions. In the View tab, you can also display the axis. You have a keyboard shortcut attached to it, F9. You can also display the gnomon, and you can remove them if you don't want to. Remember that you also have shortkeys attached to them. To see a grid, you can customize it first by making sure that the size is set up to 1 inch. By default, I believe it's set up to 24. And then in the grid area, you can enable Show Grid. The grid is very useful when you are creating 3D geometry. It shows you quick in which plane you are currently working. It also shows you where the origin is located. Next, we are just going to touch on the quick mask button functions. As you could see, they are aligned vertically on the right edge of the graphics window, and they let you control entity masking with a single mouse click. Each quick mask button has two functions. Depending on whether you click the left half or the right half of the button. For example, our part has many lines. If you click the left half of the quick mask line button, it will select all the lines. If you want to clear your selection, there is a clear selection button. By selecting the right side of the same button, you can select only the line's entities. So if I click on the line, I can select it, but if I try to select the solid, it doesn't allow me to do that. To clear the selection, you can click on the clear selection button, and that removes the line selected. And to clear the masking, just select the right side of the button. The status bar located at the bottom of the graphic views allows you to toggle the section view off and on. It shows you current selected entities. We have 0 right now, but if I'm just selecting some lines, you can see how the number is displayed. It shows you the current location of the cursor, X, Y, and Z values. It allows you to set the construction mode to 2D and 3D. Remember, you can do that also through the right mouse click in the mini toolbar. Or in the home, you also have the options here. It also displays the construction plane, the tool plane, and the WCS plane in which you are currently working. And it gives you the options to display the solids or surfaces in the wireframe mode or in the shaded mode. This concludes our tour through a Mastercam interface.